Hi, hello guys. Toby here again with another video for you. I figured I would go ahead and upload my weekly vlog this week and talk to you and tell you what's been going on and what I'm planning on doing. Next week's video will be an unboxing. I assume next week will come the Loot Crate box that I've been wanting. The one that's got the Dragon Ball Z in it and stuff like I talked about in my last video. I hope it's going to be good. And next month I'm going to try something a little different. I've just been watching reviews on this one box called a BAM box. It is a monthly subscription box just like Loot Crate, exactly, almost, but it's got some different stuff in it. Like, for example, last month's box, from what I've seen the unboxing, it was phenomenal. They had the box is $24.99, and I think it's $7.99 shipping and handling, which makes it about $32. But the value of last month's box alone was valued anywhere between $70 to $100. Depends, Like I said, items like that are only valued at what somebody will pay for. But the key was with the band box, from what I saw, a lot of stuff was signed and numbered, so there was only X amount of them made, period. So, like for example, the one item I saw was the best item in the box, in my opinion, was the Jason Voorhees mask they had in the box, signed by the very first Jason Voorhees. The difference is, they said they done a black Jason Voorhees mask for the majority of the boxes. They had a few variants. Some of them were gold and some of them were silver. And people were clamoring, well, why are they doing a black Jason Voorhees? He only got a white mask. I've never seen one. And I thought the same thing too at first. Why are they doing a black? I've been to the Halloween stores and I've never seen a black Jason Voorhees mask at all. Not seen one at all. So my issue was I wondered why myself. I was like, well, why would they do something like that for? And then I went and found a video online of them talking about why they put the black, the gold, and the silver mask in there. They said nobody's ever done it before. Everybody that you see when you go to the store and you buy a Jason Voorhees mask, they said you get a Jason Voorhees mask, you get a white one. You can autograph it at Comic Con or one of these book signings or wherever he may be at, movie signings, wherever Jason may be at, wherever you can catch him at the signing. 99.99% of the time it's been a white mask that he signed or something similar. So they done a black just to be different. They wanted to do something different that nobody else has. So great thumbs up for them for coming up with that idea. And the mask was going for $45 immediately. There was just one item in the box worth more than what you paid for the box already to begin with, which makes it pretty good in my book. And last month Loot Crate, like I showed you with that horn, disappointed me sorely and made me kind of like, I don't know. Plus, I want to try other subscription boxes too as well. And as I'm on a budget, not like some of these that get the free boxes sent to them to try out. I'm not that lucky yet because I've only got a very few followers and subscribers that, I'm not going to get that yet. So I want to try each one of the boxes and see which one I like the best and then stick with that box. So I'm going to try the BAM box nest. I know that Marvel and DC Comics had their own. I've gotten the Star Wars one already. And they have the Nerd block, the Arcade block, and all these other ones that are out there, the Level Up and all these other subscription boxes, some even from the UK. And I watched a few of those, and the ones from the UK I didn't much care for because I guess it's because it's not what I'm used to here. I mean, they had some cool stuff, and they had a Joker in one. The action figure looked kind of cool and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know about the other European boxes, and they were pretty pricey too. The shipping and handling those were like 11, $12 just to get them over here, and I can understand them coming from overseas being that much. And I can't see myself paying that much for something like that. Already paying $24 and then having to shell out another 12 to 13, making it $40 for a box, and you don't know exactly what you're going to get because it is from the UK. So I don't know. The few boxes I've seen have had some decent stuff in them, but nothing like, wow, I must have it. Like I said, when I saw that bandbox last month and they had the Jason Voorhees mask in it, I was like, that's impressive. It also had brass knuckles in it. The only place they couldn't ship it to, of course, is California because brass knuckles were outlawed in California, but they put a coin in there in place of that. So the brass knuckles, for the people that couldn't get them in California, the brass knuckles were real brass knuckles. They were hard and of course, real functional brass knuckles. Not that I warn anybody using them, but you could use them if you needed to. But I don't recommend anybody using them for their intended purposes. But like I said, they were actual functional brass knuckles that looked very good. And you got other stuff in there too, an autograph, artwork of a Joker in a hospital outfit, signed by one of the actual artists. So an actual famous one, can't remember his name off the top of my head. I hate when I do that, but like I said, stuff like that. And it's a limited number print, makes it worthwhile to get the box because there's only like 999 of them ever made, limited signed, and it's got the certificate of authenticity with it, and the company that authenticates it is legit. So it's all good. You're not getting nothing that's fake stamp signed on there. No, it's actually signed by the people that actually wore the product or in the movie or the prop or whatever. So it's good. And they've had good stuff in the past. I've looked at some of their other boxes. Bandbox seems like now to be the up and coming box to get. With last month, a lot of gamers and a lot of people that reviewed the box rated a 9 out of 10, which is impressive considering they give Loot Crate only a 7 to a 6.5 out of 10. Pretty disappointing for Loot Crate last month. Maybe this month they'll kick it up in the normal box. I wanted to go with the bigger box, the DX Loot Crate box, and I may try that next month too as well with the bad box, but we'll see how my budget goes because I would like to try the DX box once considering what all we got in it. Last month was kind of nice, and I like the World of Warcraft stuff that I see with the glasses and things like that. Made it kind of worthwhile to look and see about getting, but this month I'll let it slide through and see what it does because the budget just doesn't allow for it. So this month I stuck with the cheaper Loot Crate box, which is a benefit to me, and plus I use the coupon code, of course. There's several of them out there you can find. You save $3 or $4 on it, so it's part of your shipping. It helps. It makes it cheaper on you. So it's all good. And also this past week, or about a week and a half ago, I'd say now. No, actually, it was a week ago from Saturday. A week ago tomorrow, I went and saw the San Antonio Stars play. I had not seen a WNBA game yet until then, and I had not been to the Spurs Stadium until then yet. And I had to go see them, and I had to go watch them play. I had to go watch them play the Atlanta Dream. So, because the reason why I want to watch them play the Atlanta Dream is the Atlanta Dream has 2 Tennessee Volunteer players. Go Big Orange, Pat Summitt. And they had 2 players that played for the Atlanta Dream, Sierra Burdick and, of course, Megan Simmons. Megan Simmons is a great Tennessee player. I mean, if you don't know who Megan Simmons was and you're a ball fan, I feel sorry for you, you know. And if you're a Lady Vols fan and you don't know who Megan Simmons is, you're not a Lady Vols fan. Come on now. Be real. They have Sierra and Megan both on their team. Very good. And they did win last week. They did beat the Stars in overtime. Very good game. Very good game to watch my first game. I've never been to the Spurs Stadium before. It was brilliant. It was a good time. It was excellent. I recommend if you don't get to go see, you can't go, you know, the game was cheap. I mean, if you live close to the stadium and you're a little worried about paying the price to go see an NBA game, you know, the pro NBA, like LeBron and them, it's, you know, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100 sometimes to go see those games. Depends on where you sit at and everything else. Well, this one, it was $20 for me to go see the game. That's all. You know, and I could have got cheaper seats. And I was sitting 5, 6 rows up from the floor. I was close. I mean, I wasn't in nosebleeds by any stretch and means. I was sitting in the corner. The most expensive ticket I seen, which was right behind the bench, was maybe $40, $50. You know, I was like, that's reasonable, you know, compared to if there was an NBA game, you'd be paying close to $200. You know, not slouching against the WNBA because they were good and they did play very, very well. I was very impressed and very surprised at how well the game went. But like I said, it was a good game, and I recommend everybody goes watch an NBA game, WNBA. If you're near a stadium or can go watch one, go watch one. It was good. I was surprised, I was impressed with how well the ladies played, everything else. And let's see what else has been going on. Well, I've just been working a lot, like I said, a whole heck of a lot. I work 7 days a week, and it's my afternoon off, so I'm gonna get some rest here shortly. I'm gonna go to bed. Just want to get this video finished uploaded before I go to bed. And I'm gonna start trying to upload more in the coming weeks. Maybe even go to doing a daily vlog, just updating y'all what I'm doing every night and talking to you for a minute. And eventually I'll have my cell phone with me, and which I've got it right here next to me, but I'll get it to where the battery lasts a little bit longer and I got more storage, and I can do a video log while I'm walking around the town and give you a little bit more information about San Antonio too as well while I'm out and about. But right now, mostly I spend most of my time at home when I'm off because it's just tiring working 7 days a week. You know how it goes. I ain't had a day off really since Christmas, so I'm trying to take some time off, but it's difficult considering the situation and stuff. But everything will get better for me here shortly. And let's see what else can I talk about for you guys. Oh, more Dragon Ball Z stuff. Um, I've been watching every single new Dragon Ball Z Super. It's coming out as soon as it comes out. It's like Sunday afternoon or Saturday afternoon, excuse me, at about 8 o'clock in the afternoon. They've been uploading it to YouTube. I'll try to put the link in the description somewhere to show you, so you can watch the new Dragon Ball Z episodes. I'm sure most of you have, but it's in Japanese, and after about 3 hours after it goes live, somebody will translate it into English, which is kind of a literal translation, name specifically what they say, and the words may change a little bit, especially when it comes over to the U.S. finally here sometime in the following year. They should do a U.S. import of at least the first saga. They've already completed the first sale or the first section of it because there was that tournament, which was good tournament. I love Goku in that. Now Goku's got that little issue he got with him now when he went to King Kai to go get checked out, and he's got that thing to where he can't use his full powers as of right now because of he can't control them. He can't control his ki anymore, and he keeps when he tries to use it, tries to concentrate and go somewhere, he ends up in funny places. Like he ended up in Bulma's bedroom where Vegeta was nearby, so he had to disappear out of there real fast. And finally made it to King Kai, and King Kai looked him over and told him that something was wrong with his ki. So he's got to get that fixed up too as well. And just the normal's been going on with me too as well. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of that Dragon Ball Z, every episode I can of it. I've seen every one. I'm caught up on it up until this Saturday. That's why I look forward to every Saturday. When I get off work, I know in a couple hours I'm good to go, and that episode will be up on there by 8 o'clock every night. I get off at 5:30, and by 8 o'clock every night I'm able to watch the Dragon Ball Z episode. Awesome. I'm glad people do stuff like that for us. It helps a lot, and sooner or later I'll have the channel going even better than it is now. So just want to let you know what's been going on and how things have been going for me. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. Next week I'll be doing an unboxing video for you guys, and we'll take a look and see what this month's food crate is. I'm praying Dragon Ball Z. Hopefully it's a Dragon Ball Z shirt. That would be awesome. Like I said, I don't know. I like the Dragon Ball Z action figure. There's a number of stuff I like to see. There's so many ways they can go with this box. It's in this World of Warcraft, Dragon Ball Z. It's Power Crate. So many things they can do with it. And the bigger box has, of course, I've seen Masters of the Universe He-Man in it. Of course, He-Man's favorite quote, I had the power. Of course, when by the power of Grayskull, I had the power. Of course, everybody knows that during the 80s it was even remotely between the ages of 7 and 29 or 30 or 40 probably even watched He-Man during the 80s. I mean, it was on everywhere. I mean, everybody watched cartoons Saturday mornings. That was all that was on. Then after that, it was either Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom or something like that on Saturday that didn't really interest nobody. So back then it didn't anyways. All right, well, you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys next week, all right? All right, guys. Good night.